Hey everyone, Alice here with a general all signs reading. I'll be honest, I'm a little behind. I've gotten kind of busy and I haven't really been able to do the readings that I want to do. I just haven't had the time and the energy to put into it. Like, I wish, like, in my brain, I feel like, oh, I have time, I can just like bang out like all the readings. Except I always forget how much energy it takes to do a reading. So I mean, I have limits here, so I am kind of behind. I am working on the weekly readings as well as the monthly readings. But I thought, I have some time right now before I go do some things, life shit, life things to keep me alive and all that, and things that I gotta do. That I can do like an all signs reading, take me probably like an hour and a half. And I thought I'd do something quickly here. So I just kind of asked, what should I do? What are the readings that I should do? And this is what I got. I got, do your next potential soulmate reading. So this is more of a singles reading. I mean, unless you're looking for a soulmate and you're in a relationship, I mean, maybe the relationship isn't going well. I don't know. But yeah, it's just a quick reading. I figure we'll find out, who this person is, what they're doing, like how they're coming towards you, and what their intentions are here, and then we'll get some what's the outcome, sorry, I'm just like going off on the fly here, so I'm trying to think what I can do in the short amount of time that I have. So yes, who are they? We want to know who they are. We want to know, what are they going to do? What are they going to do towards you? We want to know if they have good intentions or not. Definitely. We want to know what the outcome here, potential outcome, and some advice for you on how you can, on what you're, it's more, I think the advice will be more on what you're currently attracting towards you and how people see you. I feel like, what can you do to attract the soulmate? The soulmate is there. The energy is there. It's just kind of like, well, what are you doing to kind of help it along? So we'll look into that. We'll go through Aries through Pisces. This is a timeless reading, so whenever you find it is when you're meant to find it. I know it's July 4th, to everybody in America, Independence Day holiday time, so I figured that this could be a good sort of just holiday reading, I suppose, but it doesn't matter. When you find this is when you're meant to find it. There may be a message in here for you. Just keep in mind that this is a general reading, so not everything may apply to your situation. Energies are fluid. They can shift, they can change. Everybody has free will. So this isn't like, I don't do predictions because the energy shifts so much. So, I mean, I would have to be like constantly on top of it. And even then, I don't even think, even for my own life, I can make some predictions, but it's really dependent on what I do and what other people do. Free will, it's useful, it's a blessing and a curse at the same time. So yeah, if it's not resonating with you, like, don't try to force it. But if it is, it can be future influence. If it's not making sense right now, just go with your gut, go with your instincts, listen to your intuition, basically, here. If you enjoy this reading or you find it helpful or useful in any way, I would appreciate it if you could like and or subscribe or share this video. It helps me do more with the channel, and you get to be notified when I post new readings up, when I do, and I really do try to be as frequently as I can be. This week it's just been kind of an off week here. Yeah, so let's get started here. You can check out your sun, moon, rising, or Venus signs, or any sign that you feel drawn to. You can cross watch, But okay, just because of the subject matter, I feel like it probably would not be a good idea to cross-watch. That's just me. But it could be triggering. So be wary, do whatever you want, but that's just my advice here. All right, let's get started. All right, Aries. Aries, who is your next potential soulmate? Let's see, who is Aries' next potential soulmate? Oh yeah, I have a dice here. I brought out the D12 because I thought, we'll see, that it could give you like a sign, something, or a month, or a day, that the number could be significant. I don't know why, I just thought, okay, dice, D12. We'll do that at the end. Well, somewhere. We'll do it somewhere. We'll just do it somewhere. Okay, one more. Who is your potential next soulmate, Aries? Okay, we have the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, the Nine of Swords in reverse and the Page of Wands. See, I was worried when I saw the Eight of Pentacles. The reason why I said okay, because it felt like a slacker. It felt like somebody who is kind of lazy. But then with the Nine of Swords, okay, they're figuring their shit out, and they're actually like pretty close to figuring it out. You know, they were confused. They may have had some sort of anxiety issues here, or they do have some sort of anxiety issues, but you know, they're coping with it. Yeah, they're figuring their shit out. I think that they know what to do here. It's just a matter of trying to find that focus. It's just a matter of trying to find that motivation here. But I do feel like they know. The Page of Wands, this can be somebody who younger than you, somebody who is, they are moving forward, and I feel like this is somebody, because it's related to all of this. I know a lot of readers, when they see the Page of Wands, they're like, that's a fuck boy, fuck girl. I'm like, I'm not really getting that. I do feel like this person is a little unreliable. That, you know, they tend to kind of go off and do whatever they want to do, and then they come back, and then they go off and do whatever they want to do. So yeah, but they don't have a lot of focus here, but I feel that's because of their anxiety. This person has some anxiety issues, but I feel like they are dealing with it, and they're just trying to find their way. They're just trying to find the motivation. They're just trying to find like a reason here. They might also be out of work and are looking for work right now. But I do feel with the Page of Wands, they have that energy. You know, they have the potential here. You know, they're very like gung-ho type of thing. Like they do have that energy here. Yeah, the Eight of Swords in reverse. This person tends to overthink things. They get in their head a lot here. Okay, so what are their actions towards you? Oh, the Magician. Oh, the Queen of Swords and her. What the fuck, dude? Okay, so this might be somebody from your past. This might be somebody who you already know, who's coming back around again. You know, they feel called towards you. They might be calling you up here. You know, I'm really drawn to the horn. You know, they might be, yeah, this person might be trying to talk to you, like call you on what, either in the 3D or in the 5D or whatever. Like this person just seems to be trying to get your attention here. The thing is, this is the thing. I'm like, what are they doing? Well, they're not talking to you. That's the thing. That's why I'm like, what is this? It's like they may be trying to get your attention here in other ways. This does feel like somebody who, again, like I said, the Page of Wands tends to be somebody who leaves to do something on their own. You know, not on their own, but they, well, yes, I mean, yes, with the Hermit here, they do tend to do things on their own. That's what I mean. I wasn't really getting like super fuck boy, fuck girl energy here, but I am getting somebody who can just fuck off, and just because they want to, because they're like, oh, I want to do this. It's like somebody who's like, I want to go hang out with my friends. I want to go do this. I want to go, I don't know, camping. I want to go on a trip or whatever. And they just leave. And you're like, what the fuck? But it does feel like this person might have cut you off. Or they will cut you off. It feels like past energy, so I feel like this person may have blocked you or they may have cut you off in some way here, but now it's like, okay, but now I kind of want Aries back. You know, I'm trying to manifest Aries again. I feel like they're trying to manifest you to talk to them. They're trying to get you in some way to message them or call them in some way here, because you know they don't want to do it. You know, they've been on their own. This might be because it's been a long time that they've been thinking about this for a while. I told you, this person overthinks things. This person is a thinker. They may be an air sign, possibly Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, because this person thinks a lot. They could be a Virgo. You know, Virgos they analyze things. They're very critical of themselves and of other people here. I feel like this is more self-criticism here. I feel like they realize what they, you know, that they are this type of person, that they are this Page of Wands. They are kind of flighty here. It feels very flighty energy, somebody who is in and out. So, okay. I'm not going to go deeper into that. I do want to know what their intentions are here towards you. What is this person's intentions towards Aries? Why is there a card here? This person's disappointed that things didn't work out here, that you guys weren't able to work out something here together. They had this fantasy of what things would be like with you here. They're not giving up on it, but again, they're in their heads. They're in their heads thinking about it, thinking so much here. They do feel like, you know, they do want a second chance here with you. They may be watching you here. I don't see a lot of like they're actually going to do something here. I see a lot of almost like regrets, like, you know, missing out on something here, like feeling like emotional, like you're the one that got away. That's what it that's what this feels like. I don't see like bad intentions here. I see like most of it is that they're just in their head here. They're in their head regretting the things like woulda, coulda, shoulda type of things. I don't think they're giving up. Like they haven't given up on the idea of you. It's just, yeah, they want another chance at this. They just don't really know how or what to do with that. Okay. Yeah, I know this is supposed to be about new energy. I'm sorry, Aries, but this does look like this is somebody from your past. So what's the potential outcome here? Oh, Nine of Cups in reverse. Ooh. Five of Pentacles and the Ten of Pentacles. So the potential outcome, I feel somebody here, this might be your person, somebody here is going to get kind of upset here, because they're not getting, things aren't going their way. They're not getting what they want. Somebody here wants something and they're not getting what they want here. They're feeling tossed aside. They're feeling out in the cold, left out in the cold here. I don't know if this is you or if this is them. It feels more towards them, to be honest, here. It feels more like you may leave this person out in the cold here because, you know, they're not expressing how they feel, or you're not wanting to express how you feel, or there is yeah, it feels like there's okay, no, I see what's going on here. You are leaving this person out in the cold because you have other things, you have better things to deal with here. With the 10 of Pentacles, you may be focused on your work, you may be focused on your career, your business, just focused on your family even, or, you know, just focus on keeping things that, like, that security that's in your life, whether it's financial or things that you find valuable, like your family and all that. I just feel like you're not really interested in love here. You're just more focused on Pentacles. I mean, it's not, yeah, I mean, it is short term here, so, I mean, all this can change. It's all minor arcana, but yeah, somebody here isn't going to be happy about it because this isn't the way that they wanted things to go. But I feel, excuse me, that you're just more focused on other things right now. You're not, you don't want to you're trying not to let this distract you away from your 10 of Pentacles here. So let's see let's roll the dice and see what information we can get here about this person, the situation. 8, so this could be in 8 days, 8 weeks. That seems really long. It's probably, well, it can be 8 days, 8 weeks. 8 weeks isn't that long. That's a couple months. It can be August. It can also be a Scorpio as well. Scorpio energy here. They might be a Scorpio. Yeah, I don't know. 8 may be significant. I don't know. So let's see. Let's just get quickly some advice here for you, and then we will end that and wrap that up. That's sideways. I'll put it that way. I feel okay. So here, I'm gonna put this upright, but it is kind of sideways. It feels a little more upright. I feel like it's half and half. So what you're attracting to you, like what is being, because of your energy, the energy that you're in, I feel is this Hierophant in reverse energy. This is an energy of, I can't like take no shit. I don't know why I put that down and I felt take no shit. It's a very rebellious energy here. I feel like you're not playing by the rules here. You know, you don't care about the rules anymore. You're breaking the rules here. That seems very Aries of you anyways. But it feels like what you're attracting to you are people that are secure in themselves but appear to be secure. Okay, they appear like they have everything going for them, but underneath it all they actually feel kind of insecure. That's what it feels like. So you tend to be attracting people who seem like they have it all. They seem like they're put together. They seem successful and everything, but there's just something that's a little off. Maybe they are successful, but maybe they didn't do, you know, it wasn't all their success. You know, maybe they had help and maybe they took credit for all the success that they have when it really wasn't that way at all. It can be that maybe this person seems like they're very close to their family, but maybe you don't know that this person maybe they have two families, you know, maybe they have more family than you realize. Maybe they've got, you know, other kids from other relationships that you don't realize, you know. It's like that. It's like, oh, this person seems to be such a good, you know, they're good with their family, but then there's something off about the family. Or this person seems to be well off, they seem to be successful in their career, but then there's something off with that. Maybe they're just somebody who stepped on a lot of people's toes or something. Or this person seems to be put together, you know, they seem to be very sure of themselves, but underneath it all they have a lot of insecurity issues that they hide. Or maybe they, you know, they cope with it in different ways, like they take medication, or they cope with it with like substances or something like that. There's just, this is what you're attracting. How people are currently seeing you, you know, what, so that's what you're attracting. And sort of the reason why you're attracting this is that people see you as this King of Pentacles in reverse. They see you as somebody who's very distrusting, somebody who is a little suspicious, a little sus. Not saying that you're suspicious, but that you are kind of paranoid in a way. Not paranoid, but like that you are suspicious of other people. More that it feels like you're suspicious of other people taking what you value. Maybe you feel like people might be taking advantage of you and you don't want to be taken advantage of, so you put like a guard up. So you're trying not to be taken advantage of. You don't want people to take advantage of perhaps your financial situation or because of your generosity. It's that type of thing. Like you kind of are suspicious of other people because of that. You just don't want people to take advantage of you, you know, and there's a bit of a selfish energy too, that they might see you as kind of selfish. So what's going to help here with these energies, because you don't really want to attract this, is the Hanged Man in reverse. This is about, like, I feel like it's about letting go of like putting yourself on the sword here a bit, you know, stop being so self-sacrificing. It kind of feels like that. It feels like you may be sacrificing a little too much here, like playing the martyr, like playing the victim here a little bit here. Like maybe, I'm not saying that you're not a victim, but it might be that you're playing that role here of like being like, oh, you know, I've been hurt in the past, oh, people have taken advantage of me in the past, you know, maybe you're playing that up a little too much here. So perhaps, you know, rethink that, or like think about that. Like, is that something that you're doing? Because that's why you're attracting these types of people that seem like they have it together but not really. So okay, that's your reading, Aries. Thanks for watching. Good luck and take care, and I will talk to you later. Bye. All right, Taurus, let's see who is your next potential soulmate. Who is coming towards you, Taurus? Who is this person? Oh, okay. King of Wands in reverse, Seven of Swords in reverse. This is somebody who I feel in the past has a tendency to kind of, you know, be a little hot-headed here. This is somebody who can be kind of arrogant, very arrogant here, possibly a narcissist, I don't know, but it feels like they're being more honest with themselves, and I feel like they'll be honest with you. I feel like they're very transparent about this. You know, when you meet this person, they're going to be, yeah, you know, I can be very arrogant. Yeah, I'm kind of cocky. Yeah, you know I'm hot shit. This person doesn't hide this about them. You're gonna know that this person you know, thinks that they're fucking God's gift or whatever. Yeah, they're not hiding that here, and I feel like they're going to come on strong towards you with the Knight of Cups. This is somebody who's very flirty, somebody, if you know, this is somebody who goes after what it is that they want. So like if they are attracted to you, they're going to just flirt with you and be, you know, give you this offer of flirting here. Temperance, and this person doesn't waste any time at all. This person doesn't know the meaning of patience, basically. Okay. Wheel of Fortune in reverse, Six of Pentacles in reverse, and the Seven. So yeah, this person, their next actions towards you, I feel like you're not like buying what they're selling here with the Six of Pentacles in reverse, and I feel like it has nothing really to do with them, and it has nothing to do with you. I think it's just sort of the circumstances here. It kind of feels like, you know, the timing is bad. You know, it's just the wrong time here. So I don't even think it's like you rejected them. It's just that, you know, you can't. It almost feels almost like, let's say, you know, maybe you meet them at an airport or something and you can't really talk to them at the time because, you know, you got to get to your gate or something like that. Or, you know, it just feels like there's a timing issue here. Like when you meet this person, possibly there isn't a lot of time, like you have to leave or they have to leave. There's some sort of deadline here, because there just seems to be a lot of action going on here with the Five of Wands and the Seven of Pentacles. I feel it's more them. I feel it's more they will have to go somewhere, that they have some sort of time commitment here, that they're like, you know, that they're not able to give you the time here that they would like to give you here. Like they would like to give you more time here, and they're going to feel very conflicted about this. Like it seems like it's probably something important, like probably something to do with your job, or like I'm gonna miss my flight, or I'm gonna miss my train, or something like that, and I can't afford to miss it, kind of thing. And I don't think it has anything to do with you, and I feel like they're conflicted because they probably do want to ditch whatever it is that they have to make, but they're like, I can't. So yeah, that kind of feels like what's going on here. That's sort of their action towards you, or their next action. Let's see what their intentions are towards you. What is it, you know, that they want, they're thinking, they're feeling, all that. Okay. Okay. They all just kind of want to fly out there. Oh. This person thinks that you are the right person for them. They definitely feel like you are, yeah. They don't want to, again, they don't want to waste any time. This person is like ready to commit something here with you. Like they want to make you a promise here. Again, they don't want to waste any time. Now here's the thing, just be careful, because they're not really thinking very clearly here. You know, the Knight of Swords in reverse is somebody who just goes for it. This was somebody who's very impulsive. You know, they just go for things. They don't think too much about what's going on here. You know, yeah, this can be a fire sign. You know, I'm getting definite fire energy from this. So Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Somebody who's just very impulsive. They could be Libra here as well. I think that they feel like you are a good match. They really feel like you match them, that you match their energy very well. They see you as their Queen of Wands to their King of Wands. They're very attracted to you as well. They're very attracted to the, you know, that you match you. I feel like there's a lot of equality here with Justice, the Six of Coins. We have the Two of Cups here. Even Temperance is balancing equality, even though it's in reverse. The energy is still there. Yeah, and then we have the other divine counterpart here. This person definitely sees you as their other half, you know, their counterpart here, and they definitely do feel like there could be something long term here with you. Just be careful. I'm not so sure how much work they want to put into it, but they might just feel like this is just easy, that it's easy to talk to you, it's easy to be around you, like it feels very easy for them here. Yeah, okay. I feel like they do have good intentions here towards you. I don't feel like they're bad intentions. It's nice. So what's the potential outcome here? Potential outcome. Tower in reverse, 7 of Wands. 4 Pentacles, the Magician. I feel like somebody here is just going to make something happen. You know, the overall energy is a magician. Somebody's just going to make something happen here because they're fighting for it. I feel like this is more them. That they're just going to create, because they don't want to miss out. I feel like they feel like it would be complete disaster here if they didn't do something, if they didn't go for it, if they didn't fight for you, fight for this connection, because they think that it would just be a disaster in their lives here. Something that they, you know, would like, they feel like it would it's something that they would never be able to let go of. You know, like they feel like if I don't do something here, if I don't go for this, then it almost feels like regret. Like this is something I'll never be able to kind of get over. Like I'll be carrying this with me for like the rest of my life. It feels that dramatic here. You know, the star here, like in the star in reverse, it just feels, that's underneath the Magician, it just feels that dramatic here, that this person is like, yeah, if I don't go for this, yeah, I'm gonna regret this. Like it's just, yeah, this person might be kind of dramatic. just saying. Okay, so actually no, I'll take these. I wasn't going to, but now I am. So what's the advice here for you to kind of like see what it is that you're currently attracting here, and how you can kind of like, you know, kind of, if it's, because this is kind of the what not to do, I guess, section, I suppose. It depends on what comes out. Again, King of Pentacles. Very similar to Aries here. Okay. So what I feel like what you're currently attracting, Taurus, you're currently attracting perhaps energies that are too much in their head, energies that overthink things to the point that they kind of sabotage themselves because, you know, they get too much in their head and they don't really realize that, you know, they're the ones that's to blame, and it just builds and builds and builds and builds. And I mean, you don't want that. You don't want people who kind of think too much. But it's to a detriment here, to the point that they just kind of, they don't do anything here. They feel restricted here. And how they see you is very similar to what I was saying to Aries. They see you as somebody who feels like you get taken advantage of. You don't want to be taken advantage of, that you're very suspicious of other people when they come into your life. You're very suspicious of, is this person worth my time? Is this person going to take advantage of me? Does this person see my value here? So there is a suspicious energy here. What's going to help here for you, I feel, with the Ace of Wands, is to just try something new. Try something new. The Ace of Wands is brand new starts here. You know, just go for it. This is the green light card. The Ace of Wands, this is the green light card. To kind of get rid of this energy, the advice here is just go for it, because the world here is success. The overall energy here is success, feeling victorious, feeling accomplished here, like completion here. I feel that, you know, things are coming to a completion here. So that's kind of your advice, Taurus. So that's your reading. Thanks for watching. Good luck, take care, and I will talk to you later. Bye. All right, Gemini, let's see who is your next potential soulmate. What energy is coming towards you? Who's coming towards you? We have Justice, we have the Queen of Cups in reverse, and the Eight of Wands in reverse. Ooh, okay. So I do feel like this person, they might have recently gone through a divorce, or a big breakup here, you know, something that was long term, because there is a big change that has happened in this person's life, something to do with emotions that kind of is emotionally draining for this person. It has something to do with legal matters. So I don't know if it was like, it could be a divorce, or it could be something else, that has to do with legal matters that is very emotionally draining. I mean, it feels more leaning towards a divorce or some sort of separation. It doesn't have to be like they were married. Maybe it could be something like, like a partnership that, like a business partnership that kind of went wrong. Like maybe they were, you know, some person that they were doing business with, maybe, you know, that didn't go well and there was a lot of legal issues. It can even be that there was an actual death in their family and perhaps there were some legal issues with that. You know, sometimes when people don't have wills and they die, you know, it gets very icky, especially if they're, you know, if the estate, if there's a lot of money in the estate, and then it's like who gets what and everything, and people, you know, people show their real colors, unfortunately, when things like that happen. And they, people fight over, families fight over this shit. So yeah, it feels something legal has gone on in this person's life that has left them emotionally drained, and they may be taking things, you know, going about things very slowly. So they're not like really wanting to move quickly or move fast or anything like that. They're going through a transitional period here. So, you know, transitions, and it's a big transition for them, big change here. So they're kind of taking their time. You know, things are going very, very slow for this person here. Yeah, so Page of Wands in reverse. Yeah, okay. It might have been a divorce here, or just something long-term that had been going on for a while. See, this is like, I feel like they're healing though. I feel like when they come towards you, you know, the emotions are still there. You know, it's still emotionally draining. You know, they still feel the pain here, but it's a lot better than it used to be. I feel that they're still sensitive possibly about it, but it's getting better here. Because it's like, they're trying to distract themselves away from the heartache here. So their actions towards you, they might just see you as somebody at first who is just a distraction for them. You know, they're like, hey, Gemini's here, Gemini's talking to me, you know, maybe I'll just have a little bit of fun with Gemini here, you know, I'll indulge with Gemini here to get over the pain of my ex. That's what it feels like. I'm sorry to say, but that's what it feels like. I don't think they're gonna act like they're not very interested in you. They are, you know, they are interested, they are attracted to you and everything, but it's gonna feel weird. It feels, yeah, it's gonna just feel weird. It's gonna feel like you're like a rebound almost. I do think that you probably are at first, you know, in this sort of energy here, but I mean, Spirit wouldn't be showing this to me if there wasn't a reason, right? So let's see what this person's intentions are towards you. Because it does look like this person's they're getting over some major heartache here, some major heartbreak here, and you know, they're just kind of having fun here. They might be having a little too much fun, to be honest, but you know, they see you and they see you as a distraction away from their heartache. Well, let's see what their intentions are towards you. Oh. Ooh. Ooh. Careful. Be careful. This person, they do, I feel like this person wants more than just friendship with you. I feel they may want a friends with benefits thing here with you. This person is very attracted to you. Be careful with the devil here, because there's a lusty type of energy here, a very tempting energy here. They may there's a lot that's beneath the surface that you won't know about. They do not intend to share, I don't feel, with you. There is a possessive energy here, definitely. I am drawn to the middle of this with justice. I do think they want to do the right thing here, but I'm going to be honest. This person seems a little broken. Not going to lie. They seem a little broken here. And they, I think that they just want some fun here. I mean, if you're okay with that, fine. But I don't see anything really deeper than that here. I feel like this is a good time to talk about soulmates. So when I say a soulmate, this isn't the Hollywood version of soulmates where it's like, oh, you meet somebody, you fall in love, you get married, and it's happily ever after. No, a soulmate is somebody who you have a sort of a soul contract with, and somebody who you meet them for a reason. It can be to learn something here, or for them to learn something here. It can go both ways. I know people say karmic and all that, and honestly, I feel a soulmate can become a karmic if you want to use these terms, but a soulmate is there for a reason. They're there to sort of teach you something, or for you to teach them something there. It doesn't always have to be sunshine and rainbows. Sometimes it is, sometimes it's not. This feels more in the not side. Their intentions here, it almost feels like they need to get something out of their system here with you. And like I said, if you're okay with that, if you're okay with a friends with benefits type of thing here, if you're okay, with that, then fine. But that's what I'm seeing here. Just be wary that this person may get very possessive of you. This person has energy here of being very possessive, with the Four of Pentacles and King of Wands and the Devil here, very possessive here. They might even try to keep you a secret. They might not even they might kind of hide you from their friends and their family and all that. I do think that overall, I do think they think that they're a good person here, but they may be getting some karma back for this as well, because the Tower here. I would just be cautious. That's all. I would just be careful here. This person doesn't want to go back to, the way this person doesn't want to be left out in life. It almost here's a story, and it might not, obviously it's not going to be for everybody. I feel like the person that they were with, they may have gotten together with them when they were quite young, and maybe they had been with them for a long time, the person that their ex that they separated from, and now that they're no longer with that person, they may be feeling like, okay, I'm free now, and I feel like I've missed out on a lot of things in life, and they just kind of want to get things out of their system here with you. In my experience, when people do that, they find out real quick that, okay, get it out of your system, and then they find out real quick it's not all fun and games, that's stability and security, and being in a relationship, a commitment, is actually way better than just fucking around with people, because it's it's stable. But anyways, what is the potential outcome here? Potential outcome. Why did it get so cloudy outside? Suddenly. It was so sunny out. Now it's cloudy. The sun went behind the clouds for this one. I saw the Queen of Pentacles. I saw the Three of Pentacles. I feel like that's good news for you. I feel like you're going to work it out. That you're going to be mature here. Okay, Six of Cups. Two of Swords in reverse. Three of Cups. Justice in reverse. Potential outcome. Overall energy here just feels like things aren't fair. It's not fair. Things are one-sided here. I feel like you're going to feel like you don't have any good choices here in this situation here, because I feel like you've dealt with this in the past. Six of Cups, Three of Cups in reverse. It feels like you've dealt with a sort of a friends with benefits thing in the past here, and you're like, this isn't fair. You know, like you have a difficult decision here to make with this person. It does seem that you may be interested in this person, and now you have to decide, do you want to go down this path again? Do you want to go down the friends with benefits path again with this person? Like, not again with this person, but again, or, you know, or not. Yeah, it does seem quite unfair. There's something about this person and the situation that you feel, you know, fuck this shit. Like, why? It's like asking the universe, why would you bring this person into my life? I forgot to roll the dice the last time, but I'm gonna roll it here with you. What else about this person and the situation? 2. This can be something that goes on for 2 weeks, 2 months. Taurus, they may be a Taurus. You know, it can, something about February might have something to do here, or just the number 2 may be significant in some way. I don't know. I don't know why the dice is there. I just felt sort of called to do the dice thing. Let's get some advice here for you about the things that you're attracting and what you can do to sort of help with this. Help you to, you know, kind of see, like, what is it? What are you currently attracting, and how are people seeing you, and like how can we alleviate this or help this, or if it doesn't need to be helped? I don't know. It might not even need to be helped. You might be attracting what you should be attracting. Huh. Oh, yeah. I was wondering about that. I did see the Empress come out here. Okay, I do feel that overall, you know, I mean, here's the thing. You are in this Empress energy, Gemini. You know, this is a very good energy to be in. You attract all sorts of things. You attract all sorts of people. People find you attractive. That's what this 6 of Wands is. What you're attracting are just people. People are just, energies are just attracted to you. They're paying attention to you. You're up on this horse. And you know, as you're walking around, people are noticing you, like their energies are noticing you. How people see you, they see you as the 9 of Cups. They see you as somebody who has everything that I'd want. Like Gemini, like honestly, the energy you're in right now is amazing. But the problem is that you attract everything. You know, you attract the good and the bad, and you are attracting so much towards you because people just look at you, whether it's consciously or not, but they just feel like you have what they want, that you are somebody that they would want, that you have what they want. They're paying attention to you. They're not ignoring you. Eyes are on you. Like, it's like the type of energy, like you walk into a room, people notice you type of thing. You know, whether they actually like turn their heads and look or not, you know, they do notice something about you. Your energy is very radiant here. You're radiating Empress energy here. What's going to help you is the 7 of Wands. You're going to stand your ground. If something doesn't feel right, if it doesn't align with your values or, you know, what you think is right, stand your fucking ground. You know, if there's red flags, if things are a deal breaker for you, just stand your ground and just be like, yeah, I'm not taking this shit. You know, stand up for yourself here, because like I said, you're attracting the good, but you're also attracting the bad. So don't be afraid to fight back if it feels, you know, like your sort of values are being compromised here. Like, don't be afraid to say, no, I don't want this. Don't be afraid if somebody like says something to you that, you know, is not what you want. Like with this person, with the friends, if you don't want a friends with benefits with this person, then don't do it. Okay, you know, because you're attracting other things. You will attract somebody else here, and you know that can be what this person, their whole purpose, this soulmate coming towards you is that maybe this person is on the outside everything that you'd want, and then you find out, you know, I don't want a friends with benefits. I've been down that road, don't want that again. And your lesson here is maybe to stand up for yourself and, you know, be like, I don't want that, and to sort of reject that. And maybe that's all that it is. Maybe that's all that they're here for. I don't know. But that's the energy, and that's your advice, and that's your reading, Gemini. So thanks for watching. Good luck. Take care, and I will talk to you later. Bye. All right, Cancer. Let's see who your next potential soulmate is. Who is coming towards you? Whose energy is coming towards you, Cancer? Seven of Swords, Temperance, and the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. This person is quite patient. This person likes to take their time, especially when it comes to matters of the heart. This person keeps things hidden a lot of time. I feel like they're very sneaky about how they can change things. When I say change things, how do I word this? Because Temperance is very much like it's like alchemy, like turning one thing into something else, like water into wine type of thing. This person has the ability to change one thing into another. And I feel they're they're quite deceptive about it. I feel like a lot of times people don't notice that things are changing until it's changed. This person may be a little bit of a chameleon type of vibe here, you know, that with the Seven of Cups in reverse, I feel like this person, a lot of people, when they see them, they're not sure. Like, they don't really believe this person. When I say they don't believe them, they're not sure what's real about them and what's not about them. This person could be a Pisces. Very, you know, I get a kind of Pisces energy here. But this person is very kind of mystical. I don't know how else to say that. They feel a little mystical. They're just somebody who is just able to kind of change from one thing to another. And it's like you won't even notice. Like, they're very good at changing themselves into something else. That can be quite confusing as well. I'm trying to like find an example here to kind of better explain the energy here. It's not that this person, like, I don't feel like this person is like two-faced. I feel like this is just something that they do a lot. They kind of just go with the flow of things. They're very adaptable. That, I feel, is the best word to say this. So they're very adaptable to things around them. So they're able to change, especially when it comes to their feelings. I feel that they can change. Those can change quite almost seemingly quickly, what can be very confusing. But it's just because this person's very adaptable. You know, they're very calm. And they're very patient. So I feel like sometimes it feels like they've changed how they feel about things, but it's more because they're just able to adapt to the situation. Like if they feel like one moment they're really like they have their heart set on something and they just seem to be like really feeling something, and then like the next time like you talk to them, they seem to not even care about it anymore. You know, that can be very confusing. But it feels it's just they just had a change of heart. You know, they can change their heart quite easily, I feel. And I think they do it without even people realizing. So yeah, this person, you know, I'm not getting bad vibes off of them. It's just, this is just who they are. This is just the type of person that they are. They're like an emotional chameleon here. So what are they gonna do? Their next actions towards you. Two of Cups, Ace of Swords in reverse, 7. Oh, why did I say 7? It's because I was looking at this. 4 of Swords. And then we have the Emperor in reverse. I get a little bit of a hothead energy here. I feel like this is somebody that is... Something didn't go their way. You know, they wanted things to go their way, and it didn't go their way. That's the overall energy. I don't know if this is you or them. There's just somebody here who's just like, it was supposed to go this way, it didn't go this way, and I'm kind of upset that it didn't go the way that I wanted it to go, you know. Like, you know, they're kind of upset that they don't have control over a situation here. You know, they wanted it to be their way, you know, they wanted it to go the way that they wanted it to go, and it didn't go their way. So I don't really see any action here. That's the weird thing. I feel like it has to do with a connection. I don't think it has to do with a connection with you. I think that there was a separation here that they had with somebody else. I feel that they might kind of vent to you about it, possibly here with the Ace of Swords in reverse. I don't know. It's very confusing here. They might vent to you why they're confused. So like something didn't go their way and they're like, why didn't it go my way? And they might, you know, start kind of telling you, you know, about why this didn't, like, why did it not go my way? Because, yeah, I feel like they're talking to you about this, maybe because there's a separation here with somebody, because they blocked them. You know, they might have blocked them. Here, I just get silence. I just get silence here. Again, this is that change of heart bullshit here. This person, it's not that they have mood swings, it's just they feel differently. You know, they go from one to another. Like, they feel very differently. They kind of go, it's like with water, they go with the flow of water. They just kind of go with their feelings and the flow of water and their emotions here. So I feel like their next action towards you is there's something that is upsetting them, that something didn't go their way, and they kind of just want to get it out. Because they're not thinking clearly. This person isn't thinking very clearly. They're very confused. They're confused about this connection that didn't work out because this person, them and this person, you know, it's just quiet. You know, they might have blocked them. They might not be talking to this person. I don't feel like it's with you. I feel like that Two of Cups is with somebody else. All right, what are their intentions towards you? Let's see what kind of intentions this person has towards you. King of Cups. Again, how many times is justice gonna come out here? Okay, interesting. Again, like I said, this person is very patient. That patience is showing up again here. This person's willing to wait for things to happen. They're willing to kind of just, like, you know, wait and see what happens here. This person, I don't really see, like, it's very strange, like, with the Queen of Cups here and the King of Cups here, both, you know, couples are here, but they're in reverse. Like, they might feel like you're a match with this King and Queen of Cups, but It's almost like they feel like it would be too emotional. There's too many emotions here. It would just kind of like be pain, like in the heart. That would just cause a lot of heartache here. Um, so I feel like they're hesitant in really doing anything here, because there's just a lot of emotions, so many, and they don't feel like positive emotions. You know, the Queen of Cups, King of Cups, Three of Swords, the Moon. This all feels to me like, you know, they feel like there it would just be too many emotions, that, you know, somebody would get hurt here. um you know, they do worry about the decisions that they make here. They do worry if they're going to make a bad choice here, a bad decision here with you. They all they want, really, because I'm very drawn again to justice in the middle. I will say overall, no matter everything that I'm saying here, overall this person just wants what's best here for you and for them. I do feel, even though there's a lot of bullshit here, their intentions are good. It does feel that, because this is just like all I can see is justice here. So I do feel that overall their intentions are pretty good. You know, they just want what's right. Now I'm not saying, I don't know if they're good for you. I don't know if they're good for you or for them, because justice, here's the thing with justice. Justice doesn't account for emotions, right? You know, justice only looks at the facts. Justice only looks at what is true. So, that's probably why there's like the emotions here feel weird. Like they're not, these aren't lovey-dovey emotions here. And I feel like your person is just focused on the facts here, and they feel like the facts are that you probably, it would just, somebody would end up hurt in this connection. Here I do feel like this person keeps coming back around again to you to tell you things, with, you know, the Six of Swords in reverse and the Knight of Swords. I feel like this person sees you as some sort of confidant, maybe. You know, they come back around to tell you things about themselves, about, you know, their opinions and stuff like that. But I don't feel like they really want anything to move beyond that here. So that, now you might be asking me, well, Alice, I thought this was supposed to be a soulmate. What are you going on about? You know, all that shit. Like I told Gemini, soulmates aren't always romantic. This can be a friend. This can be, again, see, like there's just shit coming out of here. This can just, you know, it can be platonic. It can be just somebody here that you made a soul contract with that is here for a reason, for some sort of lessons. You know, it actually feels like you might be the person that teaches them the lessons here, because they seem to be coming to you, to tell you things, to be like, why didn't my relationship work out? And then you tell them those things. It seems to be on that sort of level here, but let's see what the potential outcome here is. I don't know. That's not very clear. Five of Swords, the Hanged Man, Queen of Pentacles, and the Five of Pentacles. Okay, so I feel like what's going to happen here, the overall energy is the Five of Pentacles. The overall energy is somebody who feels like they're excluded from something here, you know, like they don't have something here. I feel for you, you're going to feel like you're stuck a little bit here. There's a stuck energy here, because you might feel like you're sacrificing yourself here, because you feel like maybe this person is only looking out for themselves here. Because I feel like you, Cancer, are somebody who has their shit together. The Queen of Pentacles is, I feel like that's you. You know, you are somebody who is mature and who's very understanding and, you know, likes to make sure that people are taken care of here. And I'm not really feeling like you feel like you're being taken advantage of, but it does feel like you're kind of like, okay, here we go again kind of thing. Not here we go again, but like, you know, you're having this perspective of, you know, maybe this person is just kind of using me a little. I'm not using, like, you know, that they're just kind of in it for their own self-interest here. Like you're starting to maybe understand a little bit here about what's going on, because I feel like this person's going to leave you out in the cold. You know, they're going to come in, they're going to complain to you, and then, I don't know, then they're going to leave or something here. Because they're only interested in the truth. You know, they're only interested in getting the truth and getting what's right here. They're not really interested in the emotions or the feelings here in this connection. Even though they're there, they do care. It's just they're very focused on the truth. So it does feel that you may feel like you're sacrificing yourself for them a little bit here, because you might be a little, it's not that you're too understanding, you're just understanding of what's going on here. I don't know, I'm not gonna go into that anymore. Okay, I'm done. Okay. Let's see. I'm gonna roll the dice here and see if there's anything else that might be significant here with you and this person. We have 6, so this could be 6 days, 6 weeks, 6 months. 6 can be maybe something that happened in June. Is that it? 6 June? Yeah, June. It can be... Who is Libra? Libra. Yeah. This person might be a Libra. Definitely with the, you know, again, with justice. I mean, it can be, this person may have Libra placements, or they may be a Libra here. Definitely a sense of wanting of justice and things, you know, going right. All right. Or 6 just might be in general something that's significant here. All right. That's your reading, Cancer. Thanks for watching. Good luck. Take care, and I will talk to you later. Bye. All right, Leo, let's see who your next potential soulmate is. What's the energy that's coming towards you? Who is this person? Who is this person? Why? Oh. Okay, no, that's not clear at all, because like the cards went kind of weird and wonky and all over the place. It doesn't feel right. If it doesn't feel right, I'm not doing it. Okay, that is probably, yeah, okay. Okay, so 5 of Pentacles in reverse. The Fool, the 2 of Cups in reverse with the Star. This person, I feel like this person kind of does shit to themselves. When it comes to relationships here, it almost feels like a self-sabotaging energy here, but it's more like I feel like this person runs away. This person feels like a runner. This is somebody who, you know, removes themselves from a situation here. Like it can come out of nowhere. You know, the Fool can be somebody who just does things for no reason. They just do it. This person just wants to, you know, they're kind of a carefree person, like a free-spirited person. They're like, can't hold me down type of thing. So this person just kind of might walk away from things, walk away from connections here. I do feel like they're a dreamer, though. You know, this is somebody who has goals. You know, they do feel like there is something that they're trying to aim towards. It can just be simply that this person walks away from connections because it wasn't what they were looking for. It wasn't the star, you know, it wasn't their wish. But I feel like the way they do it is kind of, it does feel cowardly. You know, this person just might ghost people a lot. Like, it, I don't know. It doesn't feel like ghosting, but it does feel like this person walks away. You know, they walk away. They're a runner. They just kind of remove themselves from a situation, which causes separations here in connections. So that's who this is. This person may be kind of inexperienced, kind of innocent here, naive. Yeah, okay. Chariot in reverse, Justice, Four of Wands in reverse, and the Hanged Man in reverse. Okay, so their actions towards you, I don't, okay, so, so they're gonna feel, what is this? Like, I'm a little like, the Hangman in reverse is what's getting to me, because they're not changing who they are. You know, overall, nothing has changed for this person here, yet their actions towards you is like they want to make something right here. I feel like they want to fix something here because they realize they've kind of gone off the wrong path. Oh, okay. See, this isn't a new person at all. This is somebody who's done this to you. I don't know when, I don't know where, I don't know how, but this is somebody who likely has walked away from you, has ran away from you, has left you in this Two of Cups in reverse. I feel like they haven't changed. They haven't changed their ways. Their energy hasn't changed. Nothing has really changed here. So, like, there hasn't, like, here's the thing. It almost feels like it'll come out of nowhere just because there hasn't been a major shift. There hasn't been a shift. There hasn't been a change here in the energy. This person is just going to come in and try to make things right here with you because they feel like they took a wrong turn here and kind of they took a wrong turn here because their life kind of has been a little shit here. There's been a big not big, but there's been a disruption in their life because they feel like they weren't on the path that they should have been on. Remember I was talking about the star. This person has like an idea in their head possibly that this is the path that I want to go down. You know, this is what I'm trying to reach for here. But they may have lost their way a little bit here. Like they realize that they're not going the way that they want it to go. Like they're not down the right path. There have been delays and setbacks here and they want to make things right, and they feel that with you, you know, if they make things right with you, then, you know, this will alleviate this disruption here in their life. But nothing has changed. Nothing has changed for them. Nothing has changed for you. It's just like, I don't know, it's just like they have some sort of like realization or something. I don't know what happened because I'm not going into it, but it's just something. I don't know. Let's see what their intentions are. What is this person's intentions towards you? I don't know. They might not be new. They might not be old. But it just feels like they might remind you of somebody, possibly somebody who did that to you. There's just like, yeah, there's just like a feeling of if they're not somebody who you've dealt with before, then they remind you of somebody who you've dealt with before. Let's see what this person's intentions are towards you. Oh, okay. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Yeah. Yeah, this person is quite immature or inexperienced. I'm getting a lot of that energy here because a lot of this isn't really making sense here. It could go one way or it can go another way. Like it could go either way. They're like, it almost feels like there's two energies here. They almost feel like two different people, but they're not. It's just the same person here. So on one hand, this person intends not to talk to you. They intend to block you, ghost you, whatever. You know, they intend to run away again here. But at the same time, they want to reconcile with you. You know, they want something from you. You know, they want to create something here with you. I'll be honest, it leans more towards that this person is just, you know, they just want to come in for one reason. You know, they just want to fix what the fuck, whatever's going on in their life that they feel like that you have the answer to. And then they just kind of want to fuck off again. Like, they're not really interested here in actually, like, I don't know. It's so confusing here because it's like, it just feels like this person can't make up their mind here on what it is that they actually want from you. The Page of Cups in reverse, so like overall energy is just somebody who is emotionally immature, you know, somebody who can't deal with their emotions properly. You know, they have feelings here for you, but they don't really want to deal with them. And it's just like, sometimes they want to be around you, sometimes they don't want to be around you. This is the energy of a runner. This is the energy of somebody who isn't sure their feelings and they don't want to deal with their feelings here. You know, this is somebody who is emotionally detaching themselves here. And then you get this energy of somebody who's just kind of, you know, pretending and being frustrating, and somebody who just will block you. Somebody who will just block you off for like no reason almost. And then they get all restless and antsy and shit, and then they want to come back and apologize. Like, I'm sorry because my life is shit without you. It's like, okay, then why did you leave? And then like they just don't want to deal with their feelings. How do they feel? I'm curious. I'm curious now because this person's so confusing. How does this person feel about you? This person is probably either they're younger than you or they are like more immature than you, like less experienced, but this all makes perfect sense. Like, I mean, you see what I see, right? How do they feel about you? This is them. This is them. They're immature bullshit. They have a lot of feelings, but they don't want to deal with those feelings. Right smack in the middle, we have the Lovers. This can be a deep soul connection here, but they're so confused. You know, there's definitely soulmate vibes here. This definitely is somebody who is a soulmate in this type of deep soul connection here. They don't want to deal with their feelings here. They have a lot of baggage, emotional baggage here when it comes to their feelings, and you kind of bring that emotional baggage out here for them because you are you have a lot of potential. There's a lot of potential here in this connection, and that just brings out all these emotional baggages. The fear, they're scared of you because they have feelings here for you. They're scared of you because they feel like this can be something that lasts for a long time. They're very confused. They don't believe, like they have a hard time believing that you are somebody here that could make a lot of shit happen here for them emotionally. here. So it's almost like, yeah, this here just looks like a runner. This just looks like a runner. This just looks like somebody who's running away from their feelings, somebody who's emotionally detaching themselves here. You know, it's not over. It's just going to keep coming around again and again and again and again. Okay. Okay. Potential outcome. What is the potential outcome with you and this person? Ten of Wands, Fool in reverse, Eight of Cups, and the Knight of Wands. I feel like this person, I feel like what's going to happen is they're going to play this game again here. You know, they're going to come in, they're going to come in and, you know, it's going to be the same shit. The same immature, you know, bullshit here where, you know, they're just playing this running game here with you. And I feel like you're tired of it with the Ten of Wands here. This is, you know, this is a feeling of I've been dealing with this shit for a while, and because like you just want to like move on. You just want to move on from this. Like you've put so much like effort into this. Like I don't know how much, because I'm like, this is your next potential soulmate. Like this is the potential outcome. I don't know how far down the line this is, but it just feels like somebody's moving on. Somebody's moving away from this because the burden is too much. This person's actions, you know, how they're acting immature, is just going to be too much, and, you know, you're going to walk away. I feel like this is you mostly, Leo, that you're just like, this is too much. This is too much for me. I need to walk away from this here. Okay, let's see what else we can get here on the situation with the dice. 5, that's your energy. That's Leo energy. It can be 5 days, 5 weeks, 5 months. 5 can just be significant in general. Maybe it can be May. Something happened in May. The 5th day, 5 o'clock. I don't know. Just 5. 5 may have some sort of importance here. All right. That's your reading. I know I've stopped doing the advice because I've realized that a couple signs ago, and you know, it feels right to end the readings there. So that is your reading. That is your reading, Leo. Thanks for watching. Good luck. Take care, and I will talk to you later. Bye. Virgo. I don't remember like unclicking the pause button, but okay, sure. Virgo. Let's see. Who is your next potential soulmate? All right. Fine. I'll go with it. Let's see who they are. What are their energies like? Who is this person? You have the 9 of Wands in reverse, the 8 of Wands in reverse, and the Sun in reverse. 4 of Pentacles. This person's quite closed off overall. This person protects themselves. They feel like they need to protect themselves because they're afraid. Yeah, they're afraid of sharing their feelings. Their true feelings. They might share their feelings, but they are afraid to share their true feelings because they don't want to get hurt. So this person protects their heart here. This person, I feel like, is they're trying very hard not to move quickly. Like here, like what I'm getting here is this person is usually somebody who's very quite communicative. Like they usually are somebody who is very clear on their communication here. But they have slowed this down here because of this, because they're trying to protect their heart here. I feel like this person might be somebody who does things too quickly, and they're like, maybe they're trying to learn some lesson here or something, because they feel like they have, like, I don't know why, like I'm not digging deeper or anything here. Like the energy that I'm getting here is just somebody here who is not communicating as clearly as they usually do. This person usually communicates really clearly, but it's almost like they give up. It's like, I give up on being this person. I give up because when I communicate, it ends in, with my, like, it ends in shit here. So it's like, I'm protecting my heart here, and I'm not going to communicate anything. I'm being like, I'm being, trying to be mysterious here, I guess, trying to hide things here because they're struggling. They're struggling with this because they are trying to protect their heart. They're trying to protect their heart. So there's just somebody who wants to talk. They want to move forward. They want to quickly move towards things. They want to be, somebody who reveals things, who is very open and transparent and all of that here. But it's like they feel they need to protect their heart. So they're not. And they're really struggling with this. It's actually quite difficult for them to do this. That's why I say it feels like usually this is somebody who's very open, very, very positive, very chatty. But they feel like they need to kind of lock that down here. So this is their energy. This is the energy that they're coming towards you with. Okay. Page of Cups in reverse, 9 of Pentacles, 7 of Cups in reverse, yeah, 2 of Cups. So this person, overall, they want some sort of reconciliation here with you. They want to come together with you in some way. Here, this is their next actions toward you. I feel like this person... I feel like this person is trying to, like, their actions towards you, yes, it's about them, but it's not in a selfish way. It's more in that they feel like they're, this would be good for them. That it would be good for them because, they've perhaps been confused about something here, that they weren't sure if it was real or not, like if it was just fantasy or not. I feel like this person, it almost feels like this person, like, because there's a lot of, like their actions towards you is, they want to do this for themselves. They're doing this for themselves here. It can be, I don't know if this is somebody else or I do feel like it's them. I feel like it's like, how do I explain this into English, dude? It's like they want to know about something, if it's real or not. It's like maybe they want to know if the connection that they have here with you, that they feel here, if it's real or not. It feels along those lines. Like there's a bit of a curiosity here, but it's like they're doing it for themselves. They want to know, like, whatever actions they're doing, it's because of this. This is their next action towards you. It's somebody who is wondering, was this just a fantasy? Was it not real? is what I'm feeling here, this connection here. Is it real or is it not? And this is somebody who's coming towards you because they need to know for themselves, almost. It feels kind of like that. Okay. So let's see what their intentions are. What is this person's intentions towards you? I saw this. I saw this a few times while I was shuffling. I didn't say anything because I didn't know if it was going to show up. But I did see the Lovers a few times while I was shuffling. I noticed it. Okay, there's that confusion again. The sort of not knowing what to believe here. Yeah, okay, so this person feels a connection here with you, but I'm just getting that, you know, they feel drawn to you and like they do want to support you. You know, they want to be supportive here, but it feels like it's like they want to tell you the truth, but they can't tell you. You know, like it's like I want to be clear with you, but they're very conflicted in that because they're not sure if this connection is what they feel. If this is the deep soul connection that they feel. You know, they're really not sure of what is real and what's not real here. And I do feel like this person, you know, they feel very drawn to wanting to tell you something here. They want to tell you, you know, they may be spying on you. Because they feel this connection here. They feel like, you know, they want, you know, that they're not getting enough out of all of this here. I feel like this person fights themselves, like internally, a lot about how much they should give to you, how much information, you know, that they should give to you or not, because there's a part of them that is like, you know, that they should just slow down here, that they I don't feel like their intentions are bad. You know, that's a kind of all that I wanted to know. Like, does this person have good or bad intentions? I don't feel they're bad intentions. I feel actually they do have good intentions here. They would like to tell you everything. I feel like this person wants to tell you everything, but they're trying to protect themselves, right? You know, they would love to just tell you everything. This is a divine feminine here. You know, all they would want to do is support you and be supportive and nurturing and just, you know, give you what you need here. But they feel like they can't. They have to protect themselves. That's what this energy here is. That's, you know, the Seven of Wands, the Five of Wands in reverse. They feel like they need to protect themselves here, so they can't reveal the truth here. They feel like they're blocked from talking to you about this connection here that they feel here. So they just kind of keep you at arm's length here, even though they feel very drawn to you. They feel drawn to you, so that might be why they're spying on you, if they're not talking to you. Yeah, this person is kind of like, this person would like to tell you more, but they can't. They feel like they can't. Okay. So what is the potential outcome here? What's the potential outcome here with you and this person? Virgo. We have the Devil, we have the Magician. Wow, 3 major arcana. The thing is, 3 major arcana, but it's up to both of you what happens here. You know, there are 2 paths, you know, that this can go on. Like, overall, like, There is a sort of a decision that has been made here. It does feel a little bit that somebody is making a decision, and this is sort of the result of that decision, that somebody's making a decision to do something about this. The Magician is somebody who makes things happen, somebody who makes a plan. This is very planning area type of stuff. Two of Wands, the Magician here. This is somebody who is making a plan here. This can be you. I feel like this is you, Virgo, that you are preparing something here. You're making a plan here because the devil, and what I get here is there's temptation here, because you're very tempted here. You're tempted because there's something that you believe in. This also might be what's kind of, because it's like planning stages. I don't see action here, but there is almost a low-key obsession here as well, because perhaps there's something that you want to believe in here, and whatever it is that you're believing in, it's like whatever your beliefs are, your core beliefs here, I almost feel like it's holding you back here from moving past the planning stages, because it's just the planning stages. I don't see any action here. I don't feel any action here. I feel like you're just, trying to make things happen, but you're not actually leaving to go on that journey, you know what I mean? And there's something that's holding you back here, and I feel like it has to do with Hierophant. The Hierophant are the things that you believe, like your attitudes, things that you learned when you were a kid, that are like ingrained in you. That's what's holding you back here from this connection becoming anything, from becoming whatever. Oh yeah, feelings. You may be in your feels a little bit here with this person. You may feel an emotional connection here with them, and that is why you're even thinking about any of these options here, like why you're even thinking about making a plan here. But I feel you may get stuck because of these cards, this energy here. There's something here that is holding you back. All right, let's see if there's anything else about this situation, about this person. 12. So this can be 12 days, 12 weeks. It can be a year, like 12 months. This can be something that is going to happen in December, or something that has happened last December. 12 could be significant in itself. Something about 12. There could be Pisces energy. This person may be a Pisces or have Pisces placements. It could just be that Pisces energy in itself, there's something very mystical, something very spiritual here, about the situation. Yeah. Okay. That's your reading, Virgo. Thanks for watching. Good luck. Take care, and I will talk to you later. Bye. All right, Libra, let's see who your next potential soulmate may be. Who is this person? What is their energy like that's coming towards you? Yep. I tried to catch it and then it fell. Okay, 7 of Cups, 8 of Wands. Oh, okay. I don't know what's up with this person. And we have 4 of Swords in reverse. This person, they feel like, or they think that they're restricted in some way here. Like, this person is like, I have too many options. Oh, woe is me. Like, there's too many people that I can choose from. I don't know who to choose. It's like, fuck off. Like, this person feels like they have no choices here, but they have so many choices. Like, they're like, this person feels like they're restricted from actually choosing something here, because they don't want to be like, they don't want to deceive people here. Like, they don't want to seem like the bad guy here, basically. It's like, well, actually, you're more the bad guy if you don't choose here, and you just kind of like lead people on here. If you stay quiet, you stay silent. But this is who this person is. This is somebody who is unable to make a choice. This person has a very hard time making choices here because they don't want to seem like the bad guy, and they would rather not make a choice. They would rather just be quiet and stay silent than make a choice. But the problem is, you know, it's all in their head. You know, they can make a choice. It's up to them. Just make a fucking choice. Just do it. Just make a choice. But yeah, they're like, oh, I don't want to make a choice. Like, I feel like I can't make a choice. I'm like, no, you totally can. That's who this person is. I mean, not like, it doesn't define who they are, but this is their energy here. Strength in reverse, Ace of Swords in reverse, Ace of Cups, the Moon. Overall, like, this is their next actions towards you. Overall, I don't think you're gonna see this coming. I'm not even sure if they see this coming, to be honest. It just seems kind of very mysterious here. This person may just be like somebody who just acts, you know, mysteriously. Like, they do things in secret here. I feel like this person is going to reveal some sort of truth here to you, but it's like, there's something weird about it. Like, it's not clear to you. Like, I feel like this person plays some games. They might play a little bit of mind games here. So they might say something to you that you might think, like, I think this person likes me. I think this person is trying to tell me that they like me here, because the Ace of Cups here, and Strength in reverse. It's like, I think that this person likes me. There's a lot of confusion here with the Moon as well. Like, I don't think it's going to be clear. It's not clear at all. There's just something that this person says to you that seems like very upfront. You know, they are being very what's the word? Like, aggressive here with you, but about their feelings. But it's like, I'm not sure. Like, do they like me or do they don't like me? Like, you're not gonna be sure. Like, because they're aggressive. Yeah, that's for sure. But they don't, like, outright say, like, I like you or anything like that. It just feels like it's just going to cause actually more confusion than anything else here. Okay. Yeah, this person just seems to operate from, like, a way where they're kind of, like, secretive. They beat around the bush. There's somebody who might even play mind games here. So let's see what their intentions are towards you, Libra. What is this person's intentions towards you, Libra? Okay. Yeah, this person thinks a lot. They may be an air sign, another air sign like you. Gemini, another Libra or Aquarius. I mean, I think they have good intentions for the most part here. This is just somebody who has a, see, the thing is, they do have options. See, that's the thing. I think that they feel like, I feel like they do want to, like, be supportive of you here. I don't doubt that. I do feel like they have feelings here. There are feelings here. But this person isn't very clear about those feelings. I think that they want to be. I think they really want to just tell you like it is. They want to be very clear about what this connection means to them, but they really struggle with that. You know, they're really conflicted here, because I do feel like they think very highly of you. You know, I'm not seeing any problems here, really. I think this person just gets in their head. They get in their head too much. But I feel like their intentions are fine here. I just dropped the card. It feels fine. It's just this person, they get in their own way. They start overthinking things. They think too much. You know, they think that they can't do things when they could. Let's see what the potential outcome here is for you and this person. Potential outcome. Fucking, can the Seven of Cups fuck off, dude? Oh, that card flew all the way across the room. Almost out of my reach. Almost out of my reach. Ooh, okay, that's odd. That's a lot of nothing. That's a lot of not doing anything. That's a lot of like, okay, so I feel like for you, Libra, I feel like you're gonna be quiet. I feel like you're staying silent here. You're not taking any risks here because, you know, I feel you feel like they're not interested in you. So you're like, okay, they're not interested in me. I'm not going to talk to them. I'm not going to do anything. I'm not going to take, you know, a leap of faith here. You know, I'm going to just play it safe here. It's because you want to avoid disaster here with the Tower in reverse. You're like, I just want to avoid causing a ruckus here or whatever. So you're just going to keep your mouth shut. Okay. Yeah, that's your reading, Libra. Yeah, I know that seemed abrupt, but that is your reading. Thanks for watching. Good luck. Take care, and I will talk to you later. Bye. All right, Scorpio. Let's see what's going on for you with your next potential soulmate. Let's see who this is. Who's this person? Who's Scorpio's next potential soulmate? Star in reverse, 10 of Pentacles. Ooh, 9 of Cups. The World in reverse. This is somebody who doesn't finish things. This is somebody who tends to leave things unfinished. So be discerning about that, I feel. Because that's the overall energy. It's just, this is somebody who doesn't like cut loose ends, if I can put it that way. Somebody who doesn't have like closure here. That could potentially be an issue here. Yeah. That could be an issue. I do see that this person is pretty like financially secure. This person has a job, basically. I'll put it that way. This person, at the very least, this person has a job. Or they have a big family, like they're very close to their family, but like they're close to their family that maybe their family supports them financially or something along those lines. I'm just getting that this person is financially secure in one way or another. This person doesn't worry about money, basically. I'll put it that way. They don't worry about money, but what they do worry about is that they feel like they're never going to find love. This person may have given up on love and they've focused on their career and they focused on their work, and you know that might be why they're more like why they're financially secure, is because they've just kind of given up on the dream of, you know, of romance, basically. So that's why they may be well off financially or have a good job. Like, it just feels like it's either that, or I mean, I guess it goes hand in hand. This person might have a very respectable job, or they've kind of reached sort of the peak of their career kind of thing. Like they're just very successful basically in whatever it is that they're doing. So like, let's say, if they have their own business, then their own business is doing well. They've gotten to a point where it's like, if they own like a bar or something, they have a regular clientele, and like things are going well with that, and like they don't really worry about money. This person doesn't worry about money basically, so they're successful in that sense. Okay. But again, like I said, they've given up hope on finding love. That's sad. Like, don't give up hope. But this is the type of person they are. So let's see their actions towards you. Strength, Hanged Man in reverse, and the Nine of Swords. Okay, and Judgment. I feel like overall, this person, their actions towards you, I feel like really why they're doing this, like why they're even doing any actions towards you, is because you've renewed some sort of hope in them. I'll be honest, that's what it feels like here. It feels like maybe the hope that they've lost here with romance, with you, there's some sort of renewed, some sort of renewal, some sort of rebirth here. Like, they feel like they've gotten a second chance here, perhaps with love, here. But here's the thing, I don't think at first they're going to do anything. I don't think they're going to change anything about the way that they talk, the way that they act, or anything like that, because they're going to hold back. They're going to hold back here because really, like, the best way I can put it is because they kind of don't want to fuck things up here. So they're being kind of a little careful here. But it's more, see, because they see you as somebody who, I've given up on love, and then they meet you and it's like, okay, maybe not, but they're kind of playing it cool here. That's what it feels like. This energy here is like, I'm playing it cool here. They're not going to change how they act. They're not going to change what they do. Now, this might be confusing for you because you might be wondering, does this person like me or not? Because they're not going to change anything really about themselves. They're not going to change. They're not going to treat you differently, and they're not going to talk to you differently. This person is very much holding back because, this is what they feel would be the best way to go about things. I feel like they have been thinking about it a lot. Not necessarily about you, but more like, hey, if this was to happen, if I was to get another chance at love, I'm not going to change who I am. I'm not going to change what I do, just for that. Like, it feels a little along those lines. All right. Let's see what their intentions are towards you. Scorpio. What is this person's intentions towards Scorpio? I get a lot of, I don't want to fuck this up. I'll be honest. Like, they don't want to miss out on an opportunity here, but they think that they're fucking things up here. They think that they're going to fuck it up. This person already feels like they're going to fuck things up. Like they feel that they're going to do something that's wrong or bad, that you're going to ignore them, you know, here that you're just not going to be interested in them anymore, that you would never want some sort of this. Yeah, I mean, there's just a lot of this, but they don't want to let this go. They don't want to let this go. They don't want to miss out on this opportunity here. They just assume that they're gonna fuck this up. Like they're just making these weird assumptions that I'm gonna fuck this up. I know I'm gonna fuck this up. Like this is like, I know, I am assuming that I'm going to fuck this shit up, and that Scorpio will want nothing to do with me. These two are, I'm gonna fuck this up. And this is, I don't want to miss out on this opportunity. I don't want, you know, this to end. I don't want to let this go. I do want some sort of connection here, but I know I'm gonna fuck it up. That's all this is. Yeah, okay. I feel for this person. This is why, like, you have to remember, this person's very pessimistic when it comes to love and romance. They've given up on love. They've given up on romance just because they see potential here with you, just because they see you as some sort of rebirth or some sort of renewal for them. That doesn't mean that changes all of this. That doesn't mean that changes the reason why, you know, they've given up on love here. They just feel like they're gonna do something. They're gonna fuck it up. And I feel like perhaps you do need to be aware that they're not going to do anything different. Like, they're not going to change how they act or anything around you. They're going to act the same way that they always act, even if they have feelings for you. So let's see what the potential outcome here is. The Emperor in reverse, we have the Queen of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles. Oh yeah, I see a lot of waiting going on here. Honestly, I feel like you are fine. You're fine. Queen of Pentacles, that's you, Scorpio. You're fine. I feel that you understand. You're going to be understanding. You're going to be very mature about the situation here. The Five of Pentacles in reverse, the overall energy here feels like a lot of waiting. Waiting for a door to open here. I feel that's you. I feel like it may be because of the reading, or you just sense it from this person that I feel like you're going to be able to sense from this person that this person kind of is hesitant in a way. Like, again, there's a lot of I don't want to fuck up energy here, and you might kind of feel from this person, because I feel with the Queen of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles is somebody who's experienced, you know, they've been around the block a few times, and I feel like you're going to sense this sort of nervousness type of energy from this person, like sense that, you know, they really don't want to fuck things up with you. So I feel like you're going to wait, you know, you're going to be understanding of this, and you're going to be patient here, even though it's not the way that you wanted this to go. You might be a little bit frustrated here, and you might feel like you don't really have any control here anyways. So like, really, it's like you can't force people to do things. So it's like, well, I might as well just wait, because there's nothing that you can really do here but wait and see. The Knight of Pentacles is, again, a waiting and seeing thing here. I know it's kind of like, oh, potential outcome. Potential outcome is just you waiting, but it's you understanding. You're gonna understand, I feel, why, you know, you're waiting here. I do feel that you are going to understand why you're waiting for an opportunity, a door to open here, and that there really isn't much that you can do about it. You don't really have control over the situation. It's more the ball's in their court than in your court, and you're just waiting for, you know, the green light. That's what it feels like. You're just going to be waiting for the green light. You're just going to be waiting to see something or hear something from this person that is like, okay, go time. But until then, you're just going to wait and see. Let's see what else we can get. 6. So this can be 6 days, 6 weeks, 6 months. This could have been something that started last June. Maybe you met this person last June or in June. June just can be significant in general. This person could be a Libra, or have Libra placements here, or just in this number 6 in general might just be significant here. All right, that's your reading, Scorpio. Thanks for watching. Good luck and take care, and I will talk to you later. Bye. All right, Sagittarius, let's see what is your who is your next potential soulmate. Let's see who this person is, the energy that's coming towards you. Who is it? Who can it be now? Okay. 6 of Swords, the Devil in reverse. Oh, and the Magician. Actually, this is very nice. I like this. It's okay, I don't like that so much. The Knight of Swords in reverse is somebody who puts their foot in their mouth, like, all the time. This is somebody who says things without realizing the effect that their words have. This is somebody who just goes for it, and they just, mostly with their words, they say things and they don't think about the consequences of the things that they say. It's a lot of foot and mouth, you know, they just, yeah, it's impulsive energy, impulsively saying things here and then possibly having to backtrack here. I do feel like this person has gotten better. With the Devil in reverse, this person has slayed some demons here within themselves. This person has dealt with some baggage that has been holding them back. You know, it's still kind of there, but I feel for the most part, this person has really, you know, really dealt with the things that have been holding them back, especially things like, you know, negative energies, you know, things that were causing them fears and insecurities. I do really feel like this person has been working on that. I feel like they're still working on it though, because there's still a little bit of devil energy here. This person is somebody who, when they walk away, they do come back. With the 6 of Swords here, this could be somebody who tried to get away from a situation here, and they kind of turned around and come back around again. Mostly it feels okay. It's like this person, when things get a little too toxic, you know, they need to get away from the situation. They need to get away from a bit, you know, for whatever reason, gain some perspective, gain some clarity here. They need to get away from the situation, but they come back around again, and when they come back around, they do something about it. This person seems very proactive. It can be a bit of a flaw here. I'll be honest. It does feel like sometimes it's a bit of a flaw that this person, that they can kind of get lost here, like they get kind of stuck here, but when they do figure it out, you know, they figure their shit out, and when they figure their shit out, they come back around and they actually do something about it. This person is somebody who makes shit happen one way or another. I do feel that they do tend to say things that can be impulsive though. Okay, that's the person that we're dealing with here. What are their next actions towards you? Okay, we have the 9 of Pentacles in reverse. We have the 3 of Cups. We have the Chariot in reverse. And we have the Queen of Wands. Ooh, Queen of Wands. They might be another fire sign. The Queen of Wands, what I'm getting here, overall, you're gonna have fun with them. Their next action here is they want to have a good time. They want to hang out with you. The Queen of Wands in this case here, because the overall energy with the 3 of Cups, this is somebody who knows how to have fun. I feel like you're really going to enjoy the time that you spend with them, because the Queen of Wands, everybody wants to be around the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands is very likable. She's very outgoing. She's very assertive. She's very confident in herself. She can be very creative. You know, she the things that she does, she knows how to do things in sort of a creative way, something that can be kind of like inspiring here. It's just very fun times. I feel the next actions that you're having with this person are going to be filled with fun times. Now just be careful, there may be a little bit of overdoing it here with the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. This could be having a little bit too much fun, overindulging a little bit too much here, and with the Chariot, it may lead to some sort of delay here. I feel like this is like a delay more in your life than anything. So let's say, like, okay, the energy that I'm getting here is like their next actions towards you is that you're gonna hang out, you're gonna have fun, maybe a little too much fun that leads to maybe you're late for something here, or there's some sort of delay in something that you have to do. Like it can be like if you had to be somewhere, you might not get there in time, or you like, yeah, it just feels like you won't be able to get to where you're going because you've overindulged with this person. Like it just really feels like this person is a good time, and maybe you just have a little too much time. Maybe you oversleep here, so you oversleep, you miss your alarm, something along those lines here, because you know it was too much fun, too much. All right, let's see here. Let's see what this person's intentions are towards you. What is this person's intentions towards you, Sagittarius? Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh, very good. Oh my god. I thought that... Okay, I thought this card was that card, and it's all so much better than it. Hold on. That was weird. that was really weird. My phone, like the landline phone, just turned on its own and did like this weird sort of crackling like sound, and then it went beep and then it turned off. I don't know what that was about. That was weird. Maybe it was a sign. I don't know. It was just kind of freaking and weirded me out. What I was saying here, their intentions towards you. Okay, Death, with the overall energy here, there's something that they want to change something here. They definitely want a transformation here. So from whatever things are, they want some sort of change here. Oh, they may want more stability here with you. This is their intentions. Their overall intentions may be that they want this connection to be more stable. This can be even just a relationship, and they want to possibly change into that here. Yeah, okay, yeah, things have not changed in the status of this connection between you and this person, and they intend to change that. That is literally what all that means, those three cards there. Okay, so their intentions here, you know, I can just say it's all very good intentions and just leave it at that. But I do feel that, remember that Knight of Swords energy here, where they kind of say things without thinking? Yeah, I do feel like they are trying not to do that here, but you know, they are confused a little bit here. They are overthinking things here. Their brain is kind of like running a million miles an hour here. Like they do. See, I'm trying to get through the bad stuff first because there's so much good stuff here. So I'm just going to tell you the little bit of the bad stuff here. I do feel they, it's not that they're intending this, but I do feel like they're afraid, almost. I wouldn't say afraid, but they think that they will disappoint you in some way. They think that you're going to be disappointed in them, that they're not going to be everything that, you know, that you think that they are, that they're not going to be everything that you wished for. Like, because there's a lot of wish fulfillment here, and they do feel like you may be disappointed in them in some way. But I mean, that's really the only sort of bad things I've got here. All the good intentions here, you know, we have the Six of Cups here. You know, they feel a soul connection here with you. They feel a mutual sort of give and take when it comes to, you know, I give you this because I want to give this to you. You know, a very mutual caring. Like they do feel very compassionate here for you here, and they feel like that is, you know, that's going back and forth. They feel like you feel the same way about them. They want to give you so much affection here. You know, they want to follow their heart here. They have this big intention of just going with their heart. And going with their heart is telling them, you know, they intend to fulfill their wishes, whatever it is that they want to be satisfied here. They do feel like they would be satisfied here with you, that you bring them a sense of security and all that. You know, they intend this to be something that's long lasting. There's just, you know, it's all very good intentions. Believe me, it's all, they have very good intentions here with you. So let's see, what is the potential outcome? What is the potential outcome? Okay, so we have the Six of Swords, we have the Fool in reverse, and we have the Ten of Cups in reverse, and then we have the Two of Pentacles. Okay, remember that Six of Swords I was talking about earlier, about them, how it feels like sometimes this person, you know, they need to get away from a situation to gain some sort of clarity or perspective here. I do feel like that's kind of happening here. The overall energy is the Two of Pentacles. There's a wishy-washy type of energy here, going back and forth, back and forth. I don't know whose energy this is. Somebody feels maybe neglected here, and so they're going back and forth on what it is that they want to do here. Because they're trying to play things safe here. You know, they're trying not to, I'm getting that somebody doesn't want to be reckless here. It's like they don't want to start something before they figured something out here, because they've left a situation before that didn't turn out well. This can be you. I feel like this is you, Sagittarius, that maybe before there was a situation that you needed to get away from because it wasn't fulfilling your desires. You know, it wasn't making you happy here. So it does feel like there's a back and forth energy on should I or shouldn't I? Should I or shouldn't I take a chance on this person? Should I or shouldn't I, you know, take a risk here, take a leap of faith here? Because this feels like past energy, that there was a situation that somebody had to leave before. I mean, it can be your person as well, that they had to leave a situation before because it wasn't making them happy. And, you know, it feels like once bitten, twice shy. If you've ever heard that before, that this person, you know, they had to leave a situation that wasn't making them happy, and now they're kind of hesitant, you know, if they really want to jump into something, you know, again here that might just end up in the same way. Yeah, so they're really kind of going back and forth. It could go either way, basically. So I don't know if this is you. It can be you or it can be them, and it can be both of you, really. Let's see what else you can get here with the dice. Yeah, 5. This can be 5 days, 5 weeks, 5 months. This can be Leo energy, another fire sign. They can be a Leo. They could have Leo placements here. This could have something to do with May. It can just be Leo energy. Leo energy is very, look at me, very attracting energy, very attractive energy, very strong, you know, strength, bravery, courage, even. Maybe that's what this calls for, this situation. I don't know. Or just the number 5 could be significant in some way. Could be 5 o'clock. 5 o'clock in the afternoon, 5 o'clock in the morning. I don't know. Anyways, that's your reading, Sagittarius. Thanks for watching. Good luck. Take care, and I will talk to you later. Bye. All right, Capricorn. Let's see who your next potential soulmate is. Let's see who this person is. Who is this person that's coming towards Capricorn? Nine of Wands, 4. Okay, these both want to come out together. 9 of Wands, 4 Pentacles in reverse, 6 of Pentacles in reverse, and Knight of Pentacles. A lot of Pentacles, and the 10 of Wands. Okay, so this person overall may be feeling burdened. They may be feeling overwhelmed here a little bit. I feel like it's very Pentacle based. I think that a lot of their problems revolve around finances, or just feeling, you know, like around things, you know. It can be career, job, school, something along those lines. Like, I feel like a lot of their problems revolve around things here. Yeah, things not going their way, things being unfair. They just feel like it's not fair that I have so many problems that I have to deal with. So this person is a bit in a bind here. This person does feel like they kind of have to do everything here. This person is very much the person who stands around and, you know, how do they feel like the person that has to do everything. Like, they're the person that is the one that's left, you know, the last person that's there, the last man standing type of energy. You know, they're the person that they feel like, I have to do everything, you know, because if I don't do it, then nobody does it. That's why this person is, you know, they feel overwhelmed. You know, they feel burdened here because this person. Why is the camera being all? Okay, sorry, I'm just trying to get the camera. Yeah, this person just feels like they're the ones that has to do everything, and, you know, they're kind of tired of it. They're kind of tired of being the one that has to take on all the burdens here. I do feel a part of it is because this person likes to control things. They like to be in control. So yeah, be wary of this person. I feel like this person also gets jealous easily. And when I say jealous, it's not because of other people. It's more jealous of that other people have things that they don't have. It's more in a material sense, like if there's something that they want and somebody else has it, they may be feeling jealous about that. It feels a little bit more about time. Like, maybe they're jealous of people who have free time, that they can do whatever they want, but this person has to work hard. This person they feel tired all the time because they're always having to pick up the responsibilities of other people here. They feel like they don't get any help. This person feels like they're the ones who's always helping other people, but they don't get any help in return. And with the Knight of Pentacles, this person is very reliable. This is a very dependable, reliable person. But they just feel like they don't get no respect here, basically. This person feels like they do all the work. They have to take on other people's problems, take on other people's troubles here, and they get no respect. And, they feel like the weight of the world is on their shoulders, basically, here. And it's not fair. They feel it's not fair. They feel it's one-sided. And why do I have to do everything? Okay, that's who this person is. So, what are their actions towards you? There may be communication, but that was hidden, so I don't know. What are their next actions towards you? Oh, the Knight of Cups. Oh, what is this? This person is very bold, very brave. Damn, this person's attracted to you and they're just going for it. The Page of Wands. This person's very curious and very attracted to you. Like, it's like, I see you and I like what I see, and they're just not holding back. Like, look at the Knights here. The Knights are both going towards the same thing here, and with Strength here, this is somebody who does not hold back. This is somebody who is very aggressive, very upfront here. And yeah, this person, they don't waste no fucking time. This person is like, I like you, Capricorn. I like what I see. Now, that's important. They think you're attractive. I don't think they know you that well. They just like, yeah, they're just going for it. I mean, there's not really much else for me to say. Okay, that's their actions towards you. They might hit you up and be like, hey, baby, what are you up to? I don't know, what the fuck is that? But this person is very aggressive. All right, let's see what their intentions are towards you. What is this person's intentions towards you? Oh yeah, I know they see you. I know they see you. They like what they see about you. Okay, so this person is not wasting any time. They intend not to waste any time here. This person... I mean, it's not bad, but I don't see this as super good either. It depends on how you see it, Capricorn. Because how I'm seeing it is that this person is like, yes, they're very attracted to you, but they kind of almost put you on a pedestal a little bit here. They intend to just kind of give you whatever you want. I mean, that can be nice and everything here, but there's an emotional immaturity here that I'm not sure about. And I'm not sure if they're just trying to seduce you or what's going on here. It's really... It can be that perhaps they have some regrets here about something else that they kind of beat around the bush a little bit here. I think that they're just trying to be more transparent about what it is that they want. So that's why they're being very aggressive towards you, and they don't want to waste any time here. They don't want to like delay things here, but the thing is, it's like, it feels there is a bit of an emotional detachment here. It's all very minor arcana, so their intentions, I feel, can just flip because with the wheel here, it could just like turn right around. So I don't really know what their true intentions are. I do feel that they do want to provide you with some sort of support here, but I do feel like they just kind of want a lot of attention as well. So I would be wary of that, because there's just, I don't know, there's like a mixed bag here. There's a lot of wands, there's some swords, there are some cups here, but they're not the great cups here. This person doesn't want to waste any time. Yeah, no, this person might be older or at least mature here, and they kind of know what they want in a way. Like, they've been around the block here, and this is somebody who's like, I don't waste no time for no one. Okay. I mean, I feel like you're gonna have to use your own discernment there a little bit, because that energy is very, like, fluid. Okay, let's see what the potential outcome is here. Now, I'm not too, how should I say, confident in the potential outcome here, because I feel like the energy of what this person does and wants and everything is just, it really depends on your free will and what you want to do here. So I feel like the energy is a little, I guess, unstable, I can put it that way, that it could change in a moment. It could change by the time I finish shuffling these cards. Like, that's how it feels. So what's the potential outcome in the current energy right now? What is the potential outcome in this situation with this person? See, holy shit, see how all the cards come out, and they all come out face down, so it's all like a big mystery. Okay, let's try that again. In the current energy right now, I want to know potential outcome. Okay. King of Cups in reverse, Six of Wands in reverse, Ace of Pentacles. Huh. That's interesting. So there are some energies coming out from this person, but I get this is more you here. The overall energy with the Six of Swords in reverse, there is a cluelessness, like feeling lost here, like not really knowing if you want to like go move towards this or not. You know, it's like a feeling of, it's either on a boat and there's like a lake, and it's like you're in the middle of the lake here, and you're looking back at, like, I could go back to shore, or I could go back to the dock. Like, I could keep going to what's ahead of me, or I could turn around and go back to the dock. And it's just like, you're just sitting in the middle of the lake, like really not sure here. Because it's like you don't want to fail. You don't want to do the wrong thing here with the Six of Wands in reverse. Yeah, it's like you don't want to fail because you don't have your emotions under control. It's like you feel possibly like there's something here that you are suppressing, some feelings here that you may be suppressing or trying to numb here. So you're really trying, I feel for you, Capricorn, that you're trying to take things slow, that you want things to go about slowly and just unfold naturally and organically here, because I feel like there's something here that you're still dealing with, some sort of emotional imbalance here that you are still dealing with. You know, there's some sort of like, there are feelings here that you're kind of upset about still, or you may be, I mean, there could be some substance abuse here or something. There's just like a feeling of melancholy here that you're still dealing with here. So you want to go things slow. And it's just, you're kind of in the middle of the lake here, and you're like, I don't know what to do. Like, I feel like you've taken a step back to be like, okay, hold on, from this person. It's like you don't want this to fail. You don't want them to stop paying attention to you, but at the same time, I don't feel like you want to move as fast as they're moving here. And so I feel like the potential outcome here is, yeah, it's just you kind of taking a step back or just kind of not really knowing where you're going. Yeah, this is like wanting to take things slow, stalling things. I feel like you're going to stall things. So if this person's going to come at you full speed ahead, they don't want to waste any time. And I feel like you're going to say something to them, or do something rather, to kind of stall this like incoming freight train that is this person. And they might think that you're not paying attention to them enough, or I mean, it's possible, but I think it's more that you just don't, like, you don't want this to go wrong. Like, you don't want it, but at the same time, like, it's because you're still dealing with some emotional baggage here. It's not like emotional baggage. It's like there's things here that you need to get under control when it comes to your feelings. Because I feel like you're still upset about something that you're trying to get under control here. And I feel like you need more time, that you just want things to go organically and naturally here. So let's see here. What else? What else can we get with the energy? Okay, we have 12, so this can be 12 days, 12 weeks, 12 months, a year. 12 can just be significant in general. It can be noon, it can be midnight, it can be Pisces energy. Maybe this person is a Pisces or has Pisces placements. Yeah, just 12 just can be significant here. All right, that's your reading, Capricorn. Thanks for watching. Good luck, take care, and I will talk to you later. Bye. All right, Aquarius, let's see who your next potential soulmate is. Who is this person? Its energy is coming towards you. Clanging is back. What the fuck? Now the dog is barking. There's just so much going on outside. Eight of Wands, Ten of Swords, Ten of Pentacles, Eight of Cups in reverse. This person, overall, this person's stuck on someone. This person is like, they're not able to move on from somebody here. There's some sort of emotional attachment here. Or it's just that they get emotionally attached in this way and they have difficulties moving on from people. I feel like, okay, this person has difficulties moving on from people, especially if they can sort of spy on them a bit. You know, if they don't have to talk to them, then they have a hard time kind of moving on from people here that they still have emotions for. I do feel though like this person, there are completions of things happening here for them. There's something here that maybe was delayed or stalled here, something that really wasn't moving quickly. Something that it does feel like something that was slowing them down. There was something here that was slowing this person down, but you know, that's coming to an end. I feel like that whatever it is that was slowing this person down is over, and you know, they're getting, you know, they're going to come out of this victorious here. They're going to come out of it successful here. So whatever this was, whatever was just slowing them down, whatever pain this was, it does feel like it was pain that was slowing this person down. It could have been some sort of betrayal or somebody hurt them. And this is coming to an end here, and they're going to feel good. They're going to feel better about themselves with the 10 of Pentacles. This feels like this is somebody who will feel like they've accomplished something here. So whatever they've gotten over here, whatever is ending, they're going to feel good, like, hey, I did it. There's a very much like of a I did it type of energy here. You know, I feel better. I feel secure now. I feel comfortable. I feel like myself. That's what's here. You know, it can be this. You know, this is what may be slowing them down. I don't know. I'm not really going any deeper than that, but that is who is coming towards you. What are their actions towards you? The Moon in reverse, the 7 of Wands, the 5 of Cups, and the Page of Pentacles. So whatever this person does, their overall energy is they're quite nervous to do it. So yeah, whatever it is, whatever actions they take towards you, they are intimidated by you. They feel timid. You know, they feel like they have to think about what they're going to say to you. They feel like you are possibly above them, or that you have more experience in something here. This can be a very sort of like innocent type of energy here. So whatever they're doing towards you, the actions they're taking here, I don't think they really know what they're doing. Like it's not planned out or anything like that. Like they don't really know. They don't know what they're doing. Like this person is just kind of going along with it. They're just kind of making it up as they go. Here, I do feel that they may get a little defensive here with you. Like if you say something to them, they might, you know, be like, hey, like what the fuck kind of thing. I don't think they're really angry. It's just they feel like kind of offended a little bit here. And I feel like you wouldn't know about this, to be honest. Like I feel like you're just gonna say something and you wouldn't know that they would take offense to it, or like you just didn't know. Or you didn't realize here, possibly because, yeah, why? Okay, so they're gonna take defense because you don't realize that you didn't realize the pain that they've had to go through here. So yeah, it's like they're gonna be a little defensive, like on, you know, having their guard up here, and it's mostly to do with this shit here, this 10 of Swords here. Like you just didn't know. You didn't know that this was going on. You didn't know that this was how they were feeling, and so they're a little bit sensitive here. They're a little bit over emotional here and sensitive here because they are, I do feel like they're upset here. They're still kind of, you know, upset about this here. So yeah, whatever they're doing, it's not because there's no plan here or anything like that. No, there's no plan here. They're just kind of going with it, making it up as they go along. But yeah, I do feel like something will be said here or done here that they're just going to be like, what the fuck, like, hey, and or they're going to get upset or defensive about it, and you're just going to be like, what? And it's because you don't know what they've been through here, and that they're still kind of like feeling it. All right, let's see what this person's intentions are towards you. What are their intentions towards you? Okay. Okay. I feel I'm already getting something here. Yeah. Okay. So this person may be on the young side. But I feel like there is an age gap here between the two of you, with the Page of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles here. I do kind of feel like, you know, their intentions here are they just want to be friends. I get a strong sort of platonic energy here with the Three of Cups and the Six of Cups here. I get that they just kind of want to like have sort of this mutual give and take here when it comes to, like, you know, the Six of Cups to me, it can be a card of soulmates. I mean, it is a card of soulmates here. There is soulmate energy here, but it does feel like it's like giving without expecting something in return. And it's like it goes both ways. So this person, their intention here is they kind of almost want to be, there's a bit of a, sorry, I have to sneeze. They want to be some sort of stability here for you in some way, but they're not expecting anything back from you. I feel like they just want to be friends here. I get a friendship vibe here. Wanting to sort of help you to learn things here. Like they do feel like you could be friends for a long time here, even if you have differences, even if you see things differently here. They do, you do kind of see things differently. There is banter going on here, but it's like very playful. It's not really like serious arguing here. Now, like, that's all the good stuff here. This stuff is more about, you know, saying that their intentions here are, this person may have been somebody that hasn't been talking to you. I don't feel like this is new energy. This can be older energy here, because it feels like this person, you know, they feel bad that they've kind of neglected or ignored you in some way, that there's been a separation here. You know, they feel bad that maybe they, you know, they didn't put in more here. That they feel bad, like they wanted more out of this connection, because I really feel like their intentions here were that they thought that you would be friends for a long time here. And there just seems to be this sense that they do feel bad that there was a separation here, possibly. That's interesting. I don't feel like they have bad intentions. I feel like it almost feels like a reconciliation in a way. Like it almost feels like this person is they just want to be friends. You know, because it has a lot to do with the Six of Cups energy here. This person just wants to, like, they're not expecting anything from you. They don't expect anything from you. And they just want to, it's like almost like they just want to help you, and they don't really expect anything here from you. All right, so what is the potential outcome here between you and this person? Oh, wow. Okay. All these cards want to come out. Six of Cups, Queen of Pentacles, the World in reverse, the King of Swords in reverse, and Justice. Okay, so I feel like something is balancing here with this connection between the two of you. There is a balance here. I do feel that it almost feels like you are going to take them up on this offer, that you know, they're going to offer you something here and they don't expect anything in return. I don't know if they're offering it to you, but like I do feel that what I just said about the Six of Cups here and about them wanting to help you, wanting to provide something for you. Because the Queen of Pentacles is somebody who just wants you to, like, wants people to feel good. You know, she's very concerned about making sure that everybody is taken care of, right? You know, she's kind of the host. You know, she wants to just make sure that everybody has everything that they need. Like, if you were to come to the Queen of Pentacles house, she would ask you, like, hey, do you want something to drink? You know, what do you want to drink? Do you want some water? Do you want some, like, juice? Do you want some soda pop? Do you want coffee? You know, what is it that you want? Are you comfortable? Like, are you cold? Is it too cold or is it too hot? Do you want me to turn up the heat? You know, or do you want me to turn down the heat? Do you want a blanket? Like, it's that type of energy. It is kind of mothering in a way, but I do feel here that, yeah, there's going to be balance that is restored to this connection, and part of it is because of that. And then I feel like this is you on this side, King of Swords. This is you. It's an air sign. You're an air sign, with the World in reverse and the King of Swords. I do feel like there's something here that is repeating. I feel like you are repeating some sort of pattern here with the way that you're thinking. There's some way that you are thinking that you're repeating, and it kind of feels like, see, when I see this, the way I see it laid out with justice here, you know, justice is scale. I see they're on one side of the scale and you're on the other side of the scale, and this is balancing out. So the way that you've been thinking, this repetitive thought process that you've gone in your head, and the King of Swords can be somebody who, you know, can get a little paranoid in their head, you know, somebody who can be a little insensitive, somebody who has this way of thinking that it's like, you can't change my mind. You know, the King of Swords, when they get an idea in their head and it's in reverse like this, it's very hard for them to change their mind. You know, the King of Swords is not going to change their mind. This is something that you've been dealing with over and over again. And I feel that this way of thinking for you is going to be balanced by this Queen of Pentacles, who's being more pragmatic about things and is kind of giving to you and making sure, you know, that everything is okay. That, are you okay? Are you okay with this way of thinking? And maybe even offering you, like, posing you questions, or, you know, just offering you something here that, you know, makes you think about, you know, this, and trying to kind of break this pattern here. There is a balancing act going on here, and I feel like things are going to go well. Yeah, see, in the Chariot, this is all because somebody is coming towards the other person. So either you or this person, they're being driven towards this connection here, or you're both being driven towards this connection here, because there's a feeling of wanting things to balance, wanting things to be made right here. So I do feel like this is a past person. Let's see what else we can get here number wise. So we have 6 here, 6 of Cups here. 6 could be 6 days, could be 6 weeks, 6 months. It could be 6 is the 6th month, so that's June. This could be something that had gone on last June, or something to do with June. 6 is also Libra, you know, justice here. So this can be Libra energy, you know, making things right, you know, seeing the truth, only focusing on what is the truth here, not so much on things that don't have receipts, basically. Or 6 can just be important, just an important number here, or have some sort of meaning. 6 o'clock in the morning, 6 o'clock at night. I don't know. Anyways, that's your reading, Aquarius. Thanks for watching. Good luck and take care, and I will talk to you later. Bye. Okay, Pisces, let's see. Who is your next potential soulmate? Who is coming towards you? What energy is coming towards you? Page of Cups, Four of Wands, Nine of Wands. Oh, Queen of Cups. Okay, so this person here has a lot of love to give. This person can be somebody who is very in tune with their emotions. This can be somebody who is very good about talking about feelings. You know, this is somebody who understands emotions. They can be an empath, possibly here. Somebody who they just know, they can just sense when something's wrong with people. This person also likes to be close emotionally to people. Like they like that sort of intimate, close connection with people. I do feel like this person wants some sort of stability here in their life. I do feel like their life is probably okay, you know. They may be a little privileged here, not gonna lie. This person might have a pretty good life here. I do feel like this person falls in love easily with the Page of Cups here. This is somebody who follows their heart, and they have a tendency to get a lot of crushes, get infatuated quite easily here. And this is somebody who doesn't give up. This is somebody who is very persistent. They can be very determined here, especially when it comes to love, when it comes to following their heart here. Yes, this person does not give up that easily. I am sensing very strongly that this person is very in tune with their intuition. This person may be spiritual on some sense here, but yeah, they may be another Pisces as well. But yeah, this person does, I feel, get signs. They do talk to like spirit in a way, like they have a spiritual connection here. Okay, let's see what their actions are towards you. So we have Death in reverse. Ooh, the Lovers and the Six of Cups, dude, and the Page of Wands. This person, I feel, like I said, this person is very in tune with their intuition. This person feels a lot, and they may be very spiritually inclined. I feel like this person will sense that you are a soulmate. This person may be psychic. They could be psychic or have some sort of like clairvoyancy or something about them. Possibly here. I know I'm getting into like really weird woo-woo territory, but I mean, it's there. The energy is there. This person, their next actions towards you is they're going to say something to you. The Page of Wands, this is somebody who's curious and somebody who will say something. You know, they have a message for you. They might even message you like a DM or a text message, or like they might send you some sort of message here. And it maybe have something to do, like there's something to do with the connection that you have with this person. There is a deep soul connection here, and whatever it is that they're doing it because they feel like you're it. You know, you're their counterpart here. You're the, you know, there's the DF and the DM, you know, the divine feminine and the divine masculine. They feel like you're the other half to that here. And they're not going to, they don't want this to end. So they won't want it to end because they feel a connection here. They feel the soulmate connection here. They feel this very strongly here. So their actions, whatever actions they take here towards you. So if they message you because they feel this connection here with you. And they don't want it to get away. They don't want you to get away because they feel this connection. Yeah, they might actually not talk to you for a while, or not talk to anybody for a while. This is somebody who was like in silence, you know, somebody who was resting, somebody who was almost meditating. They might have actually been meditating right before they talk to you. Ooh, nah, okay. It's very spiritual. Let's see what their intentions are. What is this person's intentions towards you, Pisces? Okay, these two want to come out. I will say they do kind of feel like this was meant to be. That connecting with you, this connection was meant to be on some level here. Overall, with the Fool here, their intentions are to take a leap of faith here. They're just gonna, you know, go for it. They feel like this is a new cycle here. That this is just the beginning here. Their intentions, though. I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of weird. I feel like they're gonna be honest with you to a certain degree. I feel like, yeah, this person might want something from you. I feel like this person has kept their eye on you and they may want something from you. But I feel like they're going to be honest with you about what it is that they want here. But it does feel like it's so strange because because this person, I feel, isn't able to really make up their mind. So, like, yeah, I know I say all that spiritual stuff, but just because the spiritual stuff is there, that doesn't automatically make this person a good person. You know what I mean? Like a person that has good intentions. It does feel a little bit like you guys aren't going to be on the same page here. But I feel like they know this. In a sense. Like, they think that they know. I think it's more that they think that they know. So they don't really intend to make a solid decision here about this connection, because they're not really gonna work. Like, they don't feel like you guys are on the same page, and they're not working on things here. Like, they do feel that in time you guys will come together, but it seems here in the current energy, their current intentions here, it is like they're trying to ask something of you here. You know, they've been watching you, I feel like probably spiritually. They've been watching you from afar, and they're not really, they don't really want to set anything in stone here yet. You know, they're kind of keeping it open. They're keeping things open here. It almost feels like, see, okay, the reason why it's kind of weird is because it almost feels like they're anticipating things, like how things are going to go. Because, like, all of this just seems really strange in that, like, they've been watching and they kind of know that you're not going to be on the same page with them. Because it's like they know already that you're going to think that it's not a deep connection, that you guys aren't soulmates. And it's like they already feel like this is going to happen here. So they're kind of, the Wheel of Fortune wanted to come out here. So it's like, in time, you guys will come together. But it'll take some time here. And it's like, in the meantime, they kind of know that things aren't going to be equal. They know these things. So I really, like, I'm not getting super bad intentions here. It's just very, like, they know that, you know, this is a new cycle kind of thing. It's like, okay, this is a new beginning here. But it's like, okay, well, things aren't going to really be super smooth here. Because they don't really trust you either. For some reason. I get that as well. It's either, it's like you both might not trust each other. Alright, let's see what the potential outcome is here. With you and this person and the current energy. How is this gonna go? Potentially. Where is this heading? Okay, that one is like flipping all over the place. Okay, King of Pentacles in reverse, Knight of Swords, 10 of Wands, and the World. Okay, so I feel like potentially like things are going to work out. Overall, things are going to work out. Eventually, things are going to move forward here. That somebody is going to basically break and tell the truth. Somebody's just going to be like, you know what, I'm just going to say what's on my mind. I'm just going to tell you what's on my mind because they feel, see, like I said, like there isn't trust here. I get with the King of Pentacles, it's like a sense of feeling really suspicious and like distrusting almost, and it just, you know, this is just kind of, it's causing baggage here. You know, it's causing a weight here on this connection. So I just feel like somebody is just going to kind of say it like it is. And, you know, things are going to work out here. Somebody's going to say it like it is. I don't know if it's you or if it's them, but somebody is just going to be like, yeah, I'm just going to say my truth about it here, because there is a lack of trust here and it's just creating an issue here. Okay, let's see what else number wise. 7, so this can be 7 days, 7 weeks, 7 months. This can be this month, July, or something to do with July. This can be Scorpio. No, that's not Scorpio. Libra. I just realized I've been saying Libra when I meant to say Virgo for other signs. You know, I say what I say. You know, fine. I was gonna say Scorpio again. Libra energy here. Maybe they are a Libra or they have Libra placements. Just 7, the number 7 could be significant in some way. It can be 7th day, 7 o'clock, 7 in the morning. Yeah. All right. That's your reading, Pisces. Thanks for watching. Good luck and take care, and I will talk to you later.